My friends, today is the day. A new snapshot has just released for Minecraft Java Edition, and with it has arrived the Mangrove Swamp Biome. And this place is looking so cool. And in addition to that, this snapshot has also come with these interesting features here, the Recovery Compass and the Echo Shard, which I will be touching on as well. But before we get into this week's snapshot, if you aren't already subscribed, please consider doing so. I'd appreciate it a whole lot, and you could stay tuned for all future snapshot videos. Now, as stated previously, this snapshot adds in the Mangrove Swamp Biome, which I gotta say is very interesting looking. If we come down closer to the water here, you can begin to see that the ground here is made of mud, and the trees, the mangrove trees, are mostly made of roots. And taking a trip through the center of this biome here, you can see just how dense it all is with all of these roots twisting around everywhere. You can also see that the water is a very interesting shade of blue. I really like the way that this is looking. And if we dive under the water here, you can see that the water is somewhat murky as well. I also wanted to point out here that unlike a lot of other biomes, the grass color and the leaf color in this biome are separate. And of course, the trees also spawn in with propagules, which are kind of the saplings for the mangrove trees. And these you'll be able to place on land and in water, but if you bone meal the propagule, you will also get a mangrove tree now, which this one's looking kind of weird. It also appears as though the propagules have stages to their growth now, so this is a early stage propagule. This is a middle stage. Here is another middle stage. And here is a final stage. And aside from propagules, there are also beehives which can spawn in the mangrove trees. And it seems that frogs can, in fact, spawn in this biome. This is actually the warm frog variant right here. And from what I can tell, that's about it for this mangrove swamp biome. However, there is one more thing that I wanted to try, and that is, of course, riding a chest boat through the swamp. And I mean, this is just so much fun right here. I mean, look at these amazing routes that we're riding through. I think Mojang really did a good job with the atmosphere of this place. So with the mangrove swamp now explored, let's talk about the two other features added in this snapshot, the Echo Shard and the Recovery Compass. So the Echo Shard is an item that can be found in the ancient city structure in any of the chests here. So as you can see, we got a few of them right here in this chest. And these Echo Shards can actually be used to craft the Recovery Compass. So if you surround a compass in Echo Shards, you get a Recovery Compass. And the Recovery Compass actually has a very interesting feature, as it will actually point to the last point at which you died, meaning you can use it to track down all of your lost items. So if I use the kill command on myself right here, I will respawn in this bed, and if we take out the compass, you can see it is pointing us in this direction, where you can see all of our items are. So if you ever die now in the game, this might be a useful way to help track down your lost stuff. But moving away from the Recovery Compass for just a moment, I wanted to show off a new clay renewability feature that has been added, meaning if I place this dripstone right beneath the mud, the water will start seeping out of it, and eventually this will turn into a clay block. And if I turn up the random tick speed here, you should be able to see that. Yep, there we go. So now we have a renewable way of finding clay. So that's about it for this week's snapshot. However, I did want to briefly touch on last week's snapshot as well, since I didn't really get a chance to cover it. And that snapshot, of course, came with the Allay, which has some very interesting sounds, I might say. And basically how it works is that if you give the Allay an item, and you drop said item in the area, that Allay will then go and pick that item up for you. So now that he's picked up those cookies, he should return to me with them. And there we go. And it looks like there's even an advancement for that. And additionally, allays will also be drawn to note blocks, so if they hear a note block played, they will come over and drop off all of the items they find there. And well, that's all I've got for this week's snapshot video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I do lots of other content on my channel, and I'll actually have a video from the Pleasant Craft server going out tomorrow, so be sure to watch that as well. But yeah, that's it for me, so until next time, goodbye.